Hey guys, I thought I'd do a little video suggested by John about the fungus problem I had, and just kind of what I've been through with it, what they look like. I'm gonna do little stage videos and kind of just paste them all together and put them into a final video and show you what I did, what they look like, what I did, how the plants progress through it, hopefully if they do, and kind of the end product, and then put it all out for you guys to use if you ever come across it. Alright, so here we go. I just wanted to show a little bit of what some of the signs are that I saw. Some of these, trying to think of which one was really affected bad. This one was really bad. I cut it down. This was a moruga, and I basically cut the stem off, so I can't really show you much on there. But I was noticing that they would flower out, they'd come back like this one is right here, starting to come back. It's Nagamorich, everything looking good, and then it would get fully bloomed out, and all the leaves would fall off, and I'd have to cut it down again. And just over and over, and then that one would start, it would start come back, start looking good, and the one next to it that's looking good, all the leaves would fall off that one, and it was just like tramping through the garden. And I'm pretty much positive it was a fungus now from the dirt. As most of you know, I was talking about the dirt in these pots. These too much compost, no peat moss like an idiot, and it was just too dense. It was like muck, and I think it grew systemically down in there and it was coming up the stems. And I was thinking that, listening to people on Chili Grower, and I came out and really looked at them and noticed this. See that? This was one plant I just kind of caught my eye. It's on the side where the sun never really hits, so it's not killing it, kind of like moss on a tree grows, I think. And that came right up the stem, and it's kind of heading up, and if you, I don't know if you can see it on here, but right through there, there's little tiny spots going up the stem, nothing on the leaves. And that's why I never thought it was a fungus, but that looks like a fungus because I can scrape that off. If you look close where I scrape that off with my fingernail, it comes right off. This one, no, this isn't it. There's another one that's got it really bad too. I just don't remember where the hell it is, which one of these it is. Anyhow, you get the idea. There's a few of them in here that have that, and I can't for the life of me find it, but anyhow, that was the final sign to me to decide and go ahead and treat it hardcore for fungus. And I used a systemic fungicide called XLLG, and it's a systemic fungicide or fungicide, however you say that. And you root drench it, and you spray the hell out of the leaves. Well, I think once a week they suggest it until you know it's gone, and you can actually do it every couple weeks and do a light dose of it just to keep it away. But this is what I did 2 days ago. I did that, nailed the whole patch, every single plant, every single leaf, underneath, on top, and drenched a bunch in the roots. And the next day, a ton of leaves fell off these plants, even healthy leaves, not yellow leaves. I'm talking every one of these plants. I had to go and clear out all the leaves out of there, out of every one of these, because it was packed and they're still kind of falling off. I didn't do it today, but yeah, let me look here. Sorry about spinning around in circles there, but this one just lost a bunch today. This one right here, this ghost, or boot, this boot, and that primo now look the worst. They're all yellow, veiny, green and yellow veins, and shitty looking leaves. There aren't hardly a good leaf on them, and they're getting worse once I sprayed it. Another thing I noticed, as soon as I sprayed it the very next day, everything ripened. Look at all these ripe plants, all these ripe pods. These were not here. These were barely ripening. You know how slow it goes and how long it takes. Everything ripened. It like accelerated the process or something. I don't know what the hell, but it's weird. I got ripe pods. The ones that were on there are all ripe all over the place. They look healthy. And this fungicide, the nice thing about it is it's organic, and you can actually spray it on the pods, rinse them and eat them. You don't have to worry about losing the fruit. The copper and the other ones I was looking at were all pretty toxic, and they work a little better on real bad stuff, but they don't go systemic, they don't go in the dirt, and they you gotta lose the fruit. You got 7 to 14 days where you're not supposed to really eat after that anything on the plant. So I wasn't really willing to give up all the stuff that I do have, because a couple of these have some pretty good stuff on them, like this Douglas is just loaded. It's got all kinds of really nice pods. That's one of the strongest ones I've had. This mutant I'm growing that was supposed to be a moruga is really like a Douglas elephant trunk looking thing. It's got some really nice pods on it. I didn't want to lose them. finally got this Moruga or these Jonahs kicking ass again. And I'm telling you, this thing's a skeleton, but it's already, I know it's odd because fungus takes a long time to get rid of, I know, and it isn't like something overnight you're going to see wicked growth or anything, but this thing is going nuts. It's got this little piece up here. It's like the healthiest piece of the plant shooting up here. It's literally got, I don't know, 10, 12 pods sitting here that are growing like incredibly fast. Wicked pace. They're doubling almost in size every day. They're all over the place on there. This other branch on the same plant, it's got another one. There's easily 20, 25 pods right in there. I don't know if you can see them. I got glare on my lens here. Dying leaves, but a lot of pods out of the blue. The rest of the plant, skeleton with fungus on it. So hopefully I made the right decision here, and that's what it turns out to be. This one looked phenomenal. I sprayed it, and it's like I don't know if this is the way it works, but it's almost like it's forcing the fungus out of the system from the roots, because these leaves were incredible. Now they look like they have fungus, and they're gonna die. These are gonna die, but there are some fresh ones coming up, and this thing was just starting to go. I sprayed the stuff on it and it looks horrible, but I'm gonna have faith. I'm gonna make sure that I stick with it and just wait it out and just water them and let them go, do regular normal fertilizing, and keep an eye on it and let it go. Anyhow, I don't want to do my whole garden, but I got stuff ripening all over hell, so I'll have some stuff for sauce and hopefully get a ton of new growth. But just wanted to give you guys a little look to start the video out with, and then I'll show another one maybe in a week or something. I'll add to this and do a little more thorough look at how they're progressing if they do. Wish me luck. Talk to you next time.